Welcome back, everybody. Right here, something I've been put off for a little while. It's going to be in best loadouts for the assault rifle. Now, I've picked two assault rifles in this video. I'm doing it a little bit differently this time than most of my loadout videos. Usually I do one awesome game, and this one I decided to do montages which show good things and good uses of these weapons. So right here is the M27. It is my first pick for an assault rifle for a few reasons. One of them you can see here, it's pretty powerful like all the assault rifles. You can get some good damage. There are some bad things in that if you are watching this clip right now, you can see it has very low ammo. And I'm already out, and I could have gotten another kill if I had it. So either use scavenger, or I would also recommend using extended mag. So, and if you use both of those, you're 100% set. Second of all, you gotta have some kind of sight. I use the red dot in this one. I'll use the ACOG in a little bit, and you can pick for yourself which one you think looks better. But in my opinion, the difference between red dot and ACOG isn't very big, especially since if you're using an assault rifle, the time difference between picking up an ACOG scope and picking up a red dot scope isn't as important. So you can see how important cover is. I was too far in the open on that one. The guy with the shotgun just railed me. So right here I'm doing a good job of using these things for cover. My right side's kind of exposed and I get hit from there later, but you can see it's still a pretty good job. Another thing, on these long shots you can see that I don't really need a foregrip. I am not facing that much recoil. If you have a pretty good shot, and I would only recommend assault rifles if you have a pretty good shot, the M27 doesn't recoil enough to warrant a foregrip. It's not too much trouble to aim with it, even on long distances. You can see here this is a pretty long shot. You know, I mean, it's not the best shooting, but I get him pretty good. You'll see the next guy, I get him even better. So it's not perfect, but it isn't worth it to use up an attachment on a foregrip. You can see right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. He's out. I didn't have to move around much. So it's not a big deal. You don't need foregrip for the M27. So this is another bad example. I had no cover and I was looking around. You are going to die instantly. Don't use an M27 like that. Right here, you can see I'm using the ACOG scope. It's pretty good. It works a little bit differently. It's a little slower. It zooms you in a little bit more than a red dot. So it's really up to you. I don't see a massive difference. I didn't see a massive difference in my performance between using a red dot and an ACOG scope. So I feel like it's up to preference really, whether you like the ACOG or you like the red dot. You can see right here with the red dot, I almost feel better with red dot. It's something I personally like more, but I do well with the ACOG too. So I think depending on which one you like more, you'll do better with that one. So right here is another example. I'm going to start a set of clips which show how well these things can be used firing from the hip. I mean, of course, they're not nearly as good as SMGs from the hip or in close range, but it's still possible to use them. Right here is a great example. This is why I like the red dot a little more. So if you are close, you can look up and down easier. So you can do a pretty good job of getting people even short range, even if I'm not using their assault rifle really how I should be using it. You can see here I keep rotating around people and keep shooting at them. It's pretty effective. Of course, you're not going to do well against a one-shot kill like a shotgun unless you really shoot well like I did right there. So you can see it's not impossible to use at short range, although it's not preferred at all. So here's another example of another trait you must use when using assault rifles if you want to use them well. Now you have to be patient. Now right now I know there's people to my left. I know there's tags hanging around, but I can't rush to them because I know there's enemies nearby. You have to be willing to be patient and kind of hang back and look for your open shots when you have the assault rifle. So you can see here I know there's someone dying. I'm going to stay back here. I'm not going to rush in too fast. So I'm looking around. I know there's people in that corner. I'm going to wait for that clean shot. When I rotate around, I see a clean shot and I take it. And right here I make the mistake. I rush in. I should have stayed back. I might have gotten more kills, but people coming in. So now I'm going to show you guys the AN92. This is the last gun you unlock. It's also the last assault rifle. It is very powerful because it essentially shoots like the first 2 bullets or 3 bullets at like the same time. It's almost instant, and then the rest are at a normal speed. So if you get the bead on somebody, you can kill him quick like I did with this guy. The problem is it has a lot of recoil even in mid-range. So if you're using this gun, I would feel like you have to use a foregrip. Otherwise you have a mastery of long-range aim. So if you're using this, use a scope and a foregrip. If you're using an M27, use a scope and I would say an extended mag. This has the same amount of ammo as an M27, but I feel like you can do more damage faster, so it's not worth it to extend the ammo even farther. I never ran into a problem where I was running low on ammo with the AN92. That happened all the time with the M27. And also, the thing about assault rifles is close range. Don't forget about your grenades. I pull off a double kill right here using grenades, so I mean, don't ignore them. It's very effective. So right here, you can see now I'm using this AN92 from Hipfire, and it's just as good. It's very powerful, but it does have that recoil you got to be careful of. So you can see here once again, just Hipfire, and it'll take a guy out, and even Hipfire can get a few headshots too, like on this guy. So as this thing's winding down, I'm just going to show another double kill while I'm taking over. This is pretty much like a double kill montage. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys check out my channel. I have a lot of great videos like this on different loadouts and stuff. So, peace. See you guys next time.